Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to the show. I'm so glad you're here today. And we're going to be talking a little bit about some content that I've made specifically for my audience regarding glucose and a tool that I think would be really fun for you to sort of jumpstart your health journey and start to understand glucose and think about things that maybe you weren't thinking about previously with your health. So I want to take you back to a moment in my life about 5 years ago when I was struggling with some health issues and they were all over the place, but I couldn't figure out why I was having these issues. And most of you know this is due to unexplained infertility. And at the time I thought I was eating healthy, and I was and I wasn't. So little did I know that my glucose levels were actually really all over the place. So it wasn't until I really just took a step back and started tracking my blood sugar that I realized just how many spikes I was experiencing. And I dug into some research, and it's really just shocking to learn that 93% of non-diabetics have similar issues with glucose control, up and down, spikes and crashes, and many don't even realize it at all. We're just living our day-to-day lives, having these spikes and crashes, and just don't even realize that's why we're fatigued or having other health complications. So that's why today I'm so excited to share a tool with you that can help you take control of your health and get you on the right path to understanding where you're at on the glucose journey. So I created the How Bright is Your Glucose Glow quiz. And this isn't just a fun exercise. It's really what I believe is a first step towards understanding your metabolic health and making positive changes. And again, just starting to think about things regarding your health that maybe you didn't even think to think about. So when I started getting into this research, I started diving deeper and deeper and just realizing I didn't know very much, and it was really interesting for me to keep researching, and I still do that. I really enjoy it, and that is part of what this podcast is about. I want to share that information with you in a way that makes sense. It's easy to understand. So this quiz is a early jump start if you're just kind of dipping your toes in the water to see what is this glucose thing all about, and should I really care? So all that to say, let's talk a little bit about the quiz and glucose and how important it is. I'm Caitlin, and your host of the Glucose Globe Show. I'm a natural researcher and girl mama who dove into metabolic health research to heal my insulin resistance, all with the hopes of growing our family. Now I'm here to give you an inside look on how I achieved my glucose glow up and to share my journey with you so we all can achieve optimal health. I know we all want to be healthy, but with so much noise out there, it's hard to know where to start. Whether you're trying to start or grow your family, improve your fasting glucose or A1C, or just learn how I'm biohacking my health for longevity, you're in the right place. Let's get glowing. So first I want to talk about glucose and why it's so essential for our health. This is going to be just a little quick health bite for you. We will dive a little bit more into the science of this in future episodes. But for today, glucose is a type of sugar that our bodies use for energies. So when we eat, our bodies break down the carbs into glucose, and then it enters our bloodstream. This process is crucial for fueling our daily activities and just keeping everything functioning like it should. I want to make sure that you understand. You may see, occasionally I'll talk about a glucose spike and maybe it doesn't look that big, and for me personally, I know my body really well, but I don't want you to freak out. If you start tracking your glucose and you're seeing a rise in glucose after eating, that is totally normal. Not all glucose spikes are created equal. So I don't want you to think that, oh, I had a spike, that means I must have a problem. That's not necessarily the case. It's just how it works. Your body and your glucose will rise no matter what after eating. It's just how it works. But factors like diet, stress, lack of sleep, and dehydration can cause our blood sugar levels to fluctuate dramatically. And these spikes can lead to a host of issues, including fatigue, irritability, weight gain, and more. And if left unmanaged, these types of fluctuations can contribute to more serious health risks such as insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and many other chronic conditions. So, understanding that glucose does rise after eating, but we don't want it to go super high and spike into a diabetic range if we're non-diabetic. And even if we are diabetic, we want to try and avoid these really steep spikes, because what happens is then we have a really big crash, and that's how we get the hanger and irritability and fatigue and all those symptoms that nobody likes. So finding that balance between eating for fuel and not spiking our blood sugar is really the key to achieving optimal health. And our metabolic health is a really key factor in longevity. And that's sort of where the Glucose Glow Up quiz comes in. So you'll find that at glucoseglowup.com/quiz. And it will sort of go through some of these lifestyle factors as well. So oftentimes people think it's just about food, but it is also about some of these lifestyle factors. So I wanted to add that to this quiz as well. Now you might be wondering, why should I take this quiz? Well, number one, who doesn't love to take a quiz? They're super fun. But this How Bright Is Your Glucose Glow quiz is designed to provide you with some insights based on your unique lifestyle and eating habits. It's not just a series of questions, but it's a tool that can help you identify areas for improvement in your life. So after taking the quiz, you'll receive some tips that could range from meal suggestions to exercise routines and more. And it's sort of like discovering a small change in your snack choices could lead to more stable energy levels throughout the day. It's just a lighthearted way to start your journey, and plus joining this Glucose Glow Up community, you'll be part of a supportive network where we can share experiences and tips and motivation, and just know that there's so many of us that are starting to learn and understand our bodies more. And I'm here to support you, and I just want you to have this jump start to learn more about your body. Now you might be wondering, why should I take this quiz? Well, first of all, who does not love taking a good quiz? They're just so fun and lighthearted. But the Glucose Glow Up quiz, How Bright Is Your Glucose Glow? It's designed to provide you with insights based on your unique lifestyle and eating habits. It's not just a series of questions, but I really want this to be a tool to help you identify areas of your life that could use improvement. So it's not going to be this completely tailored advice for you, but I think it's going to get you to start thinking about, I didn't think about that area of my life could be an area for improvement. But after taking the quiz, you are going to receive tips that range from meal suggestions, lifestyle, exercise routines, different things that you could be doing. Maybe you're already an all-star. There also will be different links and resources for you in there as well if you're already at the Glow Guru status. And it's just even discovering just small changes in your choices, your lifestyle, food, that could just lead to more stable energy levels throughout the day. So I just think this will be a really great start to your health journey, or even if you've been on this journey for a while, I think it will be really great for you to kind of dive into more of Glucose Glow Up in this community and just see different tips and motivation, and also see other people that are on the same path as you. How does the quiz work? So it's super easy. You can access it on the website, glucoseglowup.com/quiz. Takes 5 minutes, probably less. After answering a few questions about diet, lifestyle, health goals, you'll get your results instantly. So each result corresponds to a different glow up level. So level 1, or your spark, is going to indicate you're just kind of getting started, all the way up to the level 4 where you're kind of a glow guru and you got this thing under control, and we should probably chat because I want to know what you're up to, that you're doing so amazing. And so you're going to see some of these results are going to highlight the need for more significant lifestyle changes like I mentioned, or just even small improvements because you're kind of already maybe in the middle of the road, kind of on your journey. You've been researching and kind of have an understanding of what's going on. So from a personal standpoint, a lot of the things that are in this quiz I took from experience, like areas of my life that needed improvement, products and links and things that I use, and just really some motivation to keep going on this journey wherever you're at. So going to give you a little bit of, hyping you up a little bit so that you can kind of keep learning about this. It's not always the most exciting thing to talk about, but I think when we get really specific and we start talking about like fixing our glucose levels and how to keep them steady, maybe you're already doing really well, but how do we continue to do that? We're in a very fast-paced lifestyle and we can very easily be thrown off. So just sort of some motivation to keep going as well. So I just want to wrap up and recap the importance of taking this quiz. It's really not just about tracking your glucose, but I really want you to take a step back and empower you to make informed choices and live a healthier life, and for longevity, for your family, for your friends, so you can just enjoy your life. So I would love for you to take the quiz at glucoseglowup.com/quiz. You'll get your results right away, and you will also get them in your inbox shortly after, so you'll be able to save that, and you'll have your links and everything, so don't worry about losing that. It will come your way. And if you want to send me a note about your results or question or feedback, I'd love to hear from you. If you want to DM me on Instagram at glucoseglowup. And I just want to celebrate you being on this journey with me. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the quiz and share this with someone that you think would benefit. Keep on glowing.